Dude, this judge in Ohio is incredible. A judge
I
has
see it.
ordered Rosemary Hain, 39-year-old. She now has to work a fast food job for 2 months as a way to like work off some of her. So she was given a 180-day sentence, 90 days suspended, leaves you with 90 days left. She
Yeah.
can do 30 if for 2 of the months she'll work at a fast food joint.
What the hell?
What this lady did is she went into a Chipotle, ordered her food and everything. She gets the food, they hand it to her. She looks at it and she doesn't like it. And she does what any sensible person would do in this situation, and she fires it right back at the person who made it.
Stop.
And when she throws the burrito at the person, apparently the burrito was hot enough to injure this worker. So she got like arrested, you know what I mean? Charged and everything. And this judge is pretty awesome because you have all these entitled assholes that come
Yeah.
into all these places and everything
Yeah.
and treat like wait staff and workers like crap. Listen, if they get it wrong, then you just tell them. But some of these people like take it like above and beyond. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, dude, this is wrong. You know, if they keep getting it wrong, then it's pretty simple. You just don't go there. You know, but the people who like go out of their way to like give these people crap, I think, you know, like I could get behind this as like punishment going forward. Like, let's do it, man. This judge is awesome.
Dude,
Judge Timothy Gilligan, his name is. Guy's the best.
Dude, I could not agree more. I've always said, and I think I heard this on a Daniel Tosh stand-up one time, where he said that everyone needs to work in the service industry, any type of service, where it could be like, you know, if it's at a restaurant or if you're working at like, you know,
fixing your car,
right? Like a mechanic shop where you're working in a customer service fashion. They need to work in a job like that for at least a year to realize that their ranch dressing isn't that fucking important. You know what I mean? Like, dude, there's been so many times at the bar that like the bar is a little different because I can motherfuck somebody and they can't do nothing about it. Right. But like working at like a restaurant where you just got to eat shit off these people and they run you and they don't even fucking tip you. Like it's been so many times like that. So this person to even think that type of behavior is okay. I so agree with this. Could not agree more. Absolutely love what this judge is doing, giving her a little piece of her own medicine because she definitely deserves it. Because there's no excuse to go into, like, if someone's being like a bastard to you and like being ignorant and rude, that's one thing. But if you're going in there with like a cunt attitude and you just want to be a bitch, go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying?
She even tried to like justify it in court. She like argued that like, you know, well, last week I got it was so good, and this week it was like disgusting. I'm not eating that, like disgusting. And then the judge like tore her a new one, you know what I mean, and gave her and threw 90 days at her and told her like work in the place or sit for 90 days.
Like if she like, I'm not saying, hey, look, you didn't like it, don't ask for another one. Fine, that's fine. But there's no excuse to throw it in somebody's face, especially too, like they have hot sauce there and the food is probably hot, right? Like you're saying, like that shit, man, that ain't gonna be good for nobody. Good for her. I'm glad that she got this shit.
And that's how people get beaten to death. You know what I mean? Like that could have ended way worse.
Yeah.
Like
they got knives back there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. That could have been way worse. Somebody fires that at you. You do that to the wrong person, dude. That lady's lucky that all she's getting is the 30 days in jail and having to work there and stuff.
Funny you just said that. That's all that went through my head the whole time you two was talking about this, was that is the easiest sentence I've ever seen. I'm sorry. I may or may not have allegedly been in jail before. It is way fucking worse than any of your fast food service industry bullshit. Send that lady to the can. She threw a hot burrito in a broad's face. I don't need her making sandwiches. I want to go eat dog food at the penitentiary and get leashed around like a goddamn slave. That's what I want her to do. Not be so fucking making sandwiches.
Isn't she?
Dog, people take the craziest jobs out of jail just so they don't have to be in jail.
But the fact that jail's that bad, that they're willing to, like, there's some guys who are like, fine, just get me out of here. I'll work myself to the bone for $1.73 for a whole day's work. Yeah. No.
And then to sit around with the jerk-offs that don't want to work, you know, the humans that don't do it and just sit in that area the entire day, those bulls are wild. Like, you might as well be in, like, the sped sled rubber room. That is wild.
Yeah, it's adult daycare for more.
It is.
That's what Montgomery
wild.
County is.
Yeah, county is absolutely daycare for retards.
I do like she is getting some prison time, but I do like she's getting a taste of her own medicine. I do like that.
Yeah,
you know.
I would. So if I wanted to do this, I know you can't do this. He's got parameters, but he should make her work like a 20-hour straight shift or something wild.
Yeah.
Not like you know what I mean. It's not like the last 10 hours. She's so beat down, can't do this anymore.
She got to work
oh my
overnight
God, you
at
put
McDonald's.
onions in mine.
Yeah.
She's like,
and
I'll redo it.
You have to
sorry.
you have to somehow manage a monthly budget, making $7.25 an hour. You know what I mean? Like really put the screws to her, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to the real world.
Got to ride the bus.